Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
Turning now to the very latest on the coronavirus here in Connecticut. Good morning, everyone. It's 7 a.m. on this July 2nd. We have the latest numbers from the state that show in the last day an additional 58 people tested positive for the coronavirus. 2 more people have died and 2 more people are in the hospital this morning. Medical workers performed more than 11,000 new tests in the past 24 hours. According to the newest information from Johns Hopkins University, the daily number of cases here in the U.S. topped out at 50.7 thousand yesterday, and more than 128,000 Americans have died from the virus. From coast to coast, many states are rolling back their reopenings now as they continue to see these record numbers of new cases. Channel 3's Caitlin Francis has the latest.
President Trump is hopeful the coronavirus will die down.
I think that at some point that's going to sort of just disappear, I hope.
The comments to Fox Business similar to what he said in February.
It's like a miracle, it will disappear.
Vice President Mike Pence traveled to hard-hit Arizona yesterday, one of several states that have shut businesses back down.
I've instructed the Acting Secretary of Homeland Security to move out immediately on providing the additional doctors and nurses.
Health officials say bars are a big spreader of COVID-19.
You're in a state where they're closing, it's for good reason.
Texas closed bars last week as it continues to see a record number of new cases. Houston paramedics say because of the glut at hospitals, it's taking longer to transfer patients from an ambulance to an emergency room.
You know, it was taking 20, 30, 35 minutes, now has doubled in certain instances.
In parts of California, bars and indoor dining are closed for the next 3 weeks.
I'm going to ask for a refund on 2020 and get the 2021 model.
New York City is keeping its ban on indoor dining after seeing what's happening elsewhere.
Honestly, I was hopeful we could, but the news we have gotten from around the country gets worse and worse all the time.
Cases may be up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, because students who have tested positive are purposely being invited to parties to infect others.
We thought that was kind of a rumor at first. We did some additional research.
Tuscaloosa's city council this week passed a mask ordinance requiring face coverings in public. Caitlin Francis, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
President Donald Trump wants Congress to pass another stimulus bill. In an interview with the Fox Business Network, the president said he wants to give Americans more money than the $1,200 Democrats are already proposing. But he does not support extending the extra $600 in unemployment payments. That money will be running out at the end of the month. Today, we're going to find out how our economy is shaping up months into this pandemic. The Labor Department will be releasing its June jobs report later on this morning. Economists believe companies added nearly 3 million jobs since last month, since employers started hiring back some of the workers that were laid off when the coronavirus first hit. And now this morning, police in Glastonbury are stepping up patrols as they continue to search for a man who they say has been exposing himself to children. We're told that it's happened 3 times since mid-May and then twice this week. The victims are all girls between the ages of 8 and 13. And these incidents have all taken place on local jogging trails right by Riverfront Park and Hubbard Green.
It definitely makes me a little nervous. It's nothing that I really want to run into. I mean, this is a very safe town.
Glastonbury police say if you have noticed something strange on the trails lately, make sure to give them a call. Police in Hampton need your help this morning in finding 2 men involved in a deadly hit and run. Investigators say the man in this picture was driving a stolen car when he hit a scooter on State Street around 5:30 last night. After the crash, the suspect and another man went into another car and then took off. We've learned the driver of the scooter has died. And now the search is on for a blue Honda with a Connecticut license plate AS 54198. So if you have any information, Hampton Police want to hear from you.
A much better day today than yesterday, that's for sure. As a matter of fact, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week have been pretty rough, with strong to severe storms just dotting the landscape. Unbelievable. Picked up over 3 inches of rain yesterday in parts of the state, particularly northeast Connecticut. Our Doppler's dry for right now, which is good news. There might be a spot shower or a brief thunderstorm a little bit later on this afternoon into the evening, but it'll be very minimal, nothing like we saw yesterday. 2.5 miles of visibility in Willimantic is an improvement. We did have a dense fog advisory in effect for Tolland and Windham counties this morning. So that fog is now burning off. As you can see, the ferry making a departure there in New London, a glorious scene there, and the fog has lifted around the greater Hartford area. So still a little foggy in northeast Connecticut. That's where that dense fog advisory continues for Tolland and Windham counties. And then we are taking a look at partly sunny skies during the day today. The temperatures are off and running in the mid 60s. I mean, it's delightful out there. Low 60s in some towns. We got to 59 degrees at Bradley before it jumped to 64 in the last hour. Dew points are in the low 60s. It's a little muggy out there this morning, but nothing we can't withstand. Today's daytime highs climb into the mid to upper 80s. It'll be partly sunny, very warm. And once again, we do dot the landscape with that possibility of a scattered shower or a thunderstorm. All right, as we take a look at Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, showing us an hour-by-hour depiction of partly to mostly sunny skies to start, and then later on a couple of clouds roll in. There might be a brief shower. This is 3 p.m., this is 5 p.m., and then it quickly winds down. Now, tomorrow, I'm a little nervous about tomorrow, simply because we are expecting some strong storms in the afternoon and evening. Here's Futurecast to start off tomorrow. You'll notice that it starts rippling through anytime afternoon, those scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then take a look at that. That's not good. This is through 7 p.m. So we're going to have to keep our eyes to the skies tomorrow. If they look threatening, you need to head indoors. Whenever you hear thunder, go indoors. Here's 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. It starts to wind down. Saturday morning, you might wake up to clouds and maybe a passing shower, but then we'll get to the partly sunny skies. All right, today's daytime highs climb into the low to mid 80s, if not upper 80s in inland Connecticut. Partly sunny, very warm. Sun is up at 5:20, sun sets at 8:30. And your 7-day forecast includes a chance for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and evening, some of which could pack a punch. Saturday, July 4th, looks dry, 83 degrees. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Sunday, a chance for a spot shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. I'm hoping most of the day will be dry with a high of 85. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday look dry and warm, if not downright hot. 86, 88, 92, and there are your shoreline highs also in the low to mid 80s. That's a check of your early warning forecast. I'm meteorologist Scott Haney in the Early Warning Forecast Center at Channel 3. Hoping you all have a great Thursday. Nicole, back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. Now this morning, with cities and towns canceling their fireworks displays, many people will be celebrating in their own backyards during the July 4th weekend. We spoke with the fire marshal in Bethel on how you can keep your family safe. And he says the most important thing is to know that there are only two kinds of legal fireworks in our state: sparklers and fountains. Don't use fireworks on dry grass or brush, and make sure to be mindful of the sparks.
They are used well away from any buildings or houses or vehicles because they do emit sparks. It's important to maybe have a hose or a bucket of water close by in case a small fire does start because of the fireworks.
Now, in addition to social distancing with people, remember to distance yourself from the fireworks as well. Make sure to always keep at least 30 to 50 feet away from fireworks. As you can imagine, fireworks sales are skyrocketing nationwide, but local police are reminding people that they are dangerous and they are illegal here in Connecticut. There have been complaints across the state of people using them throughout the night. Hartford Police even recently set up a hotline that you can call or text them to report any illegal fireworks. So that number is up on your screen, and it's also up on our website. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Thursday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime right on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone, and a safe weekend.